Well, there was far too much sin in the Jack Frost Evil Snowman movies we watched last week, so we need to make this a more faith-filled Christmas. Yeah, that's right, get Kirk in here to do the worm again, bring in Brad Stein to do some stand-up about the baby Jesus, or we could watch something literally called Faith-Filled Christmas. But like those other movies, brace yourself for what you're about to see here. This is a movie about a retirement community wanting to make it the best holiday season possible, or at the least stage an old person's Olympic Games and convert people on the beach while they walk around with a chicken on a leash. There's also something about a foster family. Boo! Bring in an evil businessman who wants to outlaw the term Merry Christmas and then set fire to the nativity. And if there's time, hold a public viewing of someone's death.
I love you. Merry Christmas.
A very last ounce of courage Christmas brings a smile to everyone's face. So far, this is the only movie for the director and co-writer Don McChesney, as well as the other co-writer Amy Simonson, and their production company Manifest Pictures. Oh, see, you should have sequel baited, but let's find out who else made this movie. Hip. Will this movie also have dancing? Holly jolly, yeah. Just throw a Santa hat on one of them. That'll make the people buy that this is Christmas. There's always something going on in this retirement community. Look, he's racing to get a good seat when they show Faith-Filled Christmas in the rec room. Not many people in the cafeteria, though, since they switched their gravy to Beyond Sausage. But we will gladly fill your morning cup of Coors Light, sir. And don't hog the Nintendo Wii! We're gonna be playing House of the Dead later, after you've gathered your husband, who's been reincarnated into a dog. Now let's take a stroll upstairs. Don't bump into the wall, though, or we'll cover it up with an awkward cut. Looks like these old bastards are complaining again.
Do you really think you can find a better independent living you can afford? You know what, Byron? You should be happy I run this strip so tight.
Alright, but can you do something about Ben Stiller, please? Why is he working here?
This is Byron, not exactly the most popular person here.
Do you think your son is gonna take you in again? Last time I remember you almost killed each other when he kicked you to the curb.
We all hate you, Byron. You're gonna kill us all.
And I didn't spike the orange juice.
Please don't insult me. I can't prove it was you.
Why is this dialogue like it's a college shenanigans movie and he's talking to the dean? He doesn't have much to do during the day, so he just eavesdrops on medical conversations.
I think a bone marrow transplant is a death sentence.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. No two transplants are the same.
That's why it didn't work out when I replaced a man's brain with a horse heart. Elsewhere, they're just complaining about the lame presents and decorations.
Pete, don't you think we need more decorations in here?
I think we put everything we have. We just need to buy more stuff.
Cut. Perfect line reading.
Byron's gonna give them all a headache today.
The spirit of Christmas can be summed up in one word: xenophobia. Oh, and militarism.
You keep that up, Byron, and we're gonna take that Twitter account away from you.
The Christmas spirit is about as real as Santa Claus.
Actually, Santa was real.
That's your one actually for the day. No more after this. Be more like Harrison, who sits there silently. He might be dead, not sure.
What in God's name am I watching? Did the director go see his grandparents one day and think these conversations would make for a great movie? This goes on for a while. Now let's talk about locking out Rajesh, the guru therapy master, for whatever reason.
I figured out that if you yell the word India at him, he hurls it right back at you.
Okay, don't you worry about him. All he needs is a nice walk through the halls, and also a distraction from the sound effects that had a stroke. Perfect timing on those sounds. Why is the phone's acting all so bad? No matter, Dean Bianca here can help him with his phone.
No, I really need your help. I got this new phone, and I need to record a voicemail message.
Why is it shot and acted like a Life Alert commercial? This is all part of their plan to mess with Rajesh as well as Bianca.
So all we have to do is get a hold of Guru's phone long enough to change her phone number to mine. Then when he calls her, he'll get her voicemail on my phone.
Ooh, some heist. Now that we've hit Ocean's 401k, it's just gotten sad. Bianca and Rajesh aren't gonna know what hit them in their obviously full day.
Carl Fredrickson.
What about him?
I find funny smell. I figured it's him.
Well, we'll figure it out when I come back.
The dead body can wait. She's got an appointment with a bottle of scotch in her desk. Simon, however, wants to hang back for Christmas so he can keep an eye on Byron. Plus, there is the whole having cancer thing.
I feel like I want to tell the family. Cancer or not, it's still Christmas.
Cancer usually takes the holidays off. Why do I feel I shouldn't be seeing this? What's with this angle? Do they know they're in a movie? Anyway, it's quiet time now. Where's the table playing Pinfinger? Good coffee. Maybe that'll wake this movie the hell up. Jesus, at this point, I'm begging for it to become a war on Christmas movie. So far, it's just a commercial for this retirement community. These characters look startled when they appear in a scene.
What are you doing today? Hey, do you want to go with me to my son's house? Simon has completely ditched me, and I have to go all by myself.
No can do.
Solves that. Who wouldn't want to go with a pitch like this?
Why don't you bring a little jacket and a hat? And maybe a few bucks. We'll have an adventure.
You're trying to kill me again! See, you're putting me on that death trap. Your rock music ain't gonna impress me.
Plus, the helmet is full of rocks. They are now getting the others in on their secret plan to have their own Olympic Games. Seriously, that's their plot.
Hey, good looking, what you doing?
Trying to be away from you.
Oh, you don't really mean that.
Yes, I do.
I'm fairly certain no one wants to be in this movie. And if they do, it's only so they can show people pictures of their grandchildren.
Oh, sure. Look at this one. My son sent me of my grandchildren.
See? Let's take a break because even I need a goddamn nap.
You locate the master spy. You talk to him. And Secret Sam's hidden camera is taking his picture right now. Suddenly you're discovered. Secret Sam fires bullets from inside the case. Secret Sam has barrel extension. Secret Sam, with periscope, message missile, rifle stock, takes real photos. Secret Sam. Secret Sam.
We are back and they are disobeying the strict no lying on the phone about your health policy.
That was a major sin.
Pipe down, Rent-A-Elf.
This movie would be way better if it was just them sitting in a room and watching NCIS for 90 minutes. Although we'd miss out on this action. Someone install rocket boosters, please. And don't forget the other rule, no stepping over each other's lines.
But this whole Christmas spirit thing, no. It's
Betty,
just a
your
lot of
hair.
major corporations
Your hair,
that want
Betty.
us to buy things and receive.
Perhaps there's better dialogue in the old folks' home.
Hi there, my name is Simon. What's yours?
Harrison.
Nice to meet you, Harrison.
Cool, got that out of the way. They've now invited Harrison in on messing with Rajesh so they can do their Olympics or whatever. This is my least favorite Grandpa Simpson plot line. The most action this movie has is the dual washing and rinsing action of the Tubi TV Cascade Platinum commercial. They have now convinced Rajesh that they're allowed to do their Olympic Games called, no joke, the Geezer Games. And when he tries calling Bianca, it worked where they switched their phone numbers so his texts to her go to them. And also this happens.
India!
Go India!
Oh, he's from India! For Christmas, I know of one family that got the widest lens they could find. This isn't even the most awkward shot.
If I don't figure out with his chickens and clucking, she might not be able to give a warning cry when that mean old possum comes at night, who I've tried to shoot twice.
Who are you talking to? Me? This looks like a whole lot of not my business. Tragedy is striking. The foster home has to take the little girl to see her mother, which means no one gets to go to the beach.
Listen, the youth group's going to the retirement village, right? Why don't you go with them?
I don't want to go to a retirement home. I want to go to the beach.
Forget you, guy with cancer. We got real problems here. I love it when they can't think of things to talk about.
Son, it's all right.
Okay, I don't care about the beach now. Just get me the hell out of here. Oh crap, the awkward lines have moved to the car.
Grandma, we don't want to listen to your music.
Honey, I have a guest with us. We can alternate. We'll listen to my music and then your music.
Then I get to pick the song off your playlist.
I wish that was the song playing. Forget the Rocky IV montages. Here's cleaning up the cafeteria and switching out the pet food. Again, I'm begging for a War on Christmas plot to come in, run this bus off the road in a fiery crash for saying happy holidays. The best part so far is the girl trying not to laugh when Nugget the chicken tries getting away.
So after a while, I can't be their mom anymore. I have to chop their heads off. I'm feeding a family.
That chicken is gonna have a serious talk with his agent about being put in this movie. And the geezer games are totally real. Look, we made a banner, and we used every permanent marker in the building. Good news though, they did go to the beach. Would it be too much to ask for a shark to show up? Or just walk around aimlessly?
Come on, Nugget.
What's happening here?
Come on.
This is what happens when you don't have this guy to stop you from becoming your parents. I am running out of things to say about this movie, and it's not even halfway through. The Foster family has spent most of their time talking about the beach and also hair, like when the biological mom shows up.
What are you doing to her hair?
It's great, right? All the girls getting cornrows these days, so I thought I'd surprise you. You like it?
No.
Faith-filled Christmas. And see, it's Christmas, we swear. We put Santa hats on the staff. It's required for the geezer games that they've convinced them they're doing. At least this scene does have faith and Christmas.
Father God, I thank you for letting us be here today. Please help us to follow you, Lord. Please help us be kind to the senior citizens.
But enough about that. We're gonna cut away from the prayer to get this guy to church.
Come to church.
You have a chicken on a leash.
That she does, movie. They're inviting people on the beach to their Christmas Eve service and talking about shit.
Let me ask you a question. If that bird poops on the sidewalk, do you actually have to carry a little bag and pick it up like you would a dog?
Chicken poop isn't easy to pick up like dog poop.
You're gonna put feces in the collections plate, aren't you? Whoa, wait! I think the contestants for the geezer games are here. Just like the Academy Award-winning Olympics film, Rascals of Fire. And there's shit jokes here, too.
These events are packed together like sardines, so tie on a fresh diaper before the first game starts.
Just saying, someone shitting their pants would suddenly make this movie more entertaining. But after the rapture happened and no one appears to live in the city, except this guy.
Somebody gave me something. It looks like silver. I don't know, it might be worth something, and I'd like to give it to you.
Okay, whatever you say, obvious robot.
He gives her the silver ornament from earlier out of kindness. Yeah, that's great. You know, cash is still good too, right? Time for the geezer games, though. No, you can't start now. We haven't inserted the alligator obstacles yet.
This will be intense.
They could also use some rocket boosters. This is definitely a meanwhile movie. As in, meanwhile, Maria, the biological mother of whatever the girl's name is still mad about who her daughter is staying with.
Isn't there another family Bina could stay with? I just think it's better for her to be around people more like her.
It's the chicken on the leash you're concerned about, isn't it? She seems stable. This meeting will surely go over well.
You told me to get a job, and I did. Now I'm working. I don't have time to be taking the bus back and forth to these stupid classes.
Cut once more, but with more wagging finger.
I joke, but everyone else in this is so wooden. It's nice to see someone here acting their ass off, no matter how over the top it is. Back to getting people to go to their church. They're not giving this guy directions to church, though. They're just giving him places he could buy a damn shirt. However, this takes a turn when they confront a guy who says, maybe your beliefs, they just don't work for me.
Is there any action that we can agree on that's totally wrong? Like, for example, the guy that went to a nightclub in Orlando and shot all those innocent people. Is what he did wrong?
Of course it was wrong.
But that's our opinion. And clearly he had a different opinion.
Right? What about the opinions of the mass shooters?
So are you saying that his opinion was wrong?
Of course.
But on what basis can you say that? The only basis you can use is that there's a moral law that was violated.
Come to church, so you'll know mass murder is wrong. This is a deep conversation. Hopefully it doesn't break the tone with something silly. Scatman Crothers is regretting turning them all into children. This is like a whole movie of awkward inserts. It even goes back to the beachside stupid crossfire debates.
You have your license, and I asked him again this morning to get my permit, and he said no. It's racist, man.
Racist?
Ooh, look at her.
Hey, anyway, sorry, boobs. What's racist again?
Whoa, wait a minute, what's over there? It's my biological mother!
Yes, it is actually. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I'm starving and someone only gave me a tree ornament earlier. I'm thinking this movie will make a montage out of anything. Wow, this year's Geezer Games just got really sad. Anyway, praying, playground equipment, Nugget the chicken. We're gonna get this movie to 90 minutes if it kills us.
And in case you need to get caught up on the Geezer Games score,
Carlos Gomez dropping all the way to the 4th place behind 87-year-old Gerald Jameson.
Just kill us now, God! Even this poor woman he's talking to is like, yeah. Are you gonna get the Uno cards or not?
Don't give up yet. You're gonna miss the bedpan toss. No, seriously, that's their next game. The bedpan toss. I said I wanted them to shit their pants.
Whoa! God, I wish that was full.
Now that the tossing of the bedpans is done, another serious moment.
Mom, how did all this stuff happen?
She sunk all of her money into faith-filled Christmas. It's bad when I couldn't tell when a Tubi commercial ended and the movie started back up. Okay, I think this is Faith-Filled Christmas, or a weird Liberty Mutual ad. So much of this movie is montages and slow motion and people saying nothing. Yet it still has way more of a story than the 365 Days sequels. Did 365 Days have Nugget the chicken? I think not.
It turns out we allow chickens in the restaurant, but they have to be on a plate.
Thanks for checking with your smart-ass manager. Even the waitress gives them shit for being religious.
I think we should pray before the food gets here. It's getting a little tense and I'm starving.
Yeah, excellent. Let's pray. Like it isn't awkward enough already?
You're just discriminating against Nugget the chicken because of his devout Christianity. Somehow the most awkward thing is just the topic transitions.
Who was it?
Your grandfather. They're pretty busy over there. I think he butt dialed me. Honey, how was your mom?
Okay. The fuck? And the Geezer Games have become such a success that not only is the whole home in on it, but the staff are working as commentators now. Can't wait till the winner ascends to the sky to be renewed once they hit 100. And calm the hell down, editing. Finally, a scene that was too slow for even this movie, since they actually have to speed it up. Shouldn't have done that, now tragedy's gonna strike.
I'm gonna make pork chops out of you! Get back here!
Why did you cut away? And why was there a pig there? Let's pull off at a rest stop so we can take another break.
It's your secret weapon, even when they think you're unarmed. So get Ideal's new Roy Rogers quick shooter hat at your favorite store today, and you'll always be ready for anything. Ask for Ideal's new Roy Rogers quick shooter hat.
We're back, and they are considering letting Maria the mother stay with them and her child, especially since her drug test came back okay. But there will still be a catch if she stays. Frequent partying flashbacks.
You're under arrest. This house has reached its maximum limit of corniness.
Don't feel bad. It never ever comes back to this storyline. And I was proud I knew the mother's name. As for the other kids, I don't know.
How long has Fiber been away from his mother?
His name is Fiber. We're finding out all kinds of things about the characters.
See, your friend here adopted my husband Walter when he was in middle school.
Nice to find out now, 72 minutes into the movie. We even find out the origin of Fiber.
So we decided to become foster parents, and Fiber was placed in our home when he was 12.
Is that like dietary fiber?
Exactly like dietary fiber.
I didn't know.
Dad frequently lurks around the corner, waiting to dish out exposition.
So he goes to this stage where all he eats is these breakfast bars. So, he's got the most regular bowel movements we ever saw.
He is the future champion of the bedpan tournament. I'll just be around the corner again, laughing my ass off maniacally. There's more exposition of the other kids, which ones are foster, which ones are adopted, what their names are, who their parents are. Again, why are you saving all of this info for the last act? But since we've seen her make cookies this whole time... let's have a tiny montage of said cookies. And another homeless lady comes in and we get her backstory, but meanwhile I'm thinking, are we gonna get back to the geezer games? It's been a while. What happened with this crash? And what happened to the pig? It's okay, it'll give me more info for shit I didn't ask.
So I say to him, I don't have cigarettes. I have a sandwich. And all he could do was beg me for cigarettes. You know what I did, Ruth? I went to the gas station and I bought him the cigarettes.
Thanks, now I know the cigarette story. This movie only has like 10 minutes left. Are you sure you want to spend most of it with the neighbor lady Edna practicing her mommy stand-up routine? Well, okay, up to you. Plus, there's information we actually are already aware of.
It was really important that I went to the beach today. As you know, it's to see my mom. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks.
Every great scene includes the line, as you know. Thank God we're back to the geezer games. Everyone's fine, by the way. A dude has a head injury and the pig is okay. No need to exaggerate anything.
What in the world is going on here? It looks like a terrorist attack.
The hell is with this movie and inserting references to mass shootings and terrorist attacks?
Anyway, yeah, this is just like terrorism. A guy's got a bandage on his head.
They're in so much trouble, Bianca actually tells them they're expelled, as if she is the dean lecturing the Delta House. Luckily, he uses the cancer plot as a distraction, and yes, it has a twist.
I heard it from the doctor this morning.
Not me.
It's me, Byron, and I'm not feeling well.
Good lord, this has the cancer sensitivities of The Room! This movie is so bad and awkward that I can't believe it hasn't been on anyone's radar since it came out in 2017. It's a different kind of crazy than Miss Velma or Wizzo the Clown or Mother Goose and Santa. Hell, the plot itself is fairly tame in comparison to something like Last Ounce of Courage or Christmas with a capital C. But it feels like I'm watching a movie about people who probably went to go see a Miss Velma live show. The tone and plot points and lines are so jaw-droppingly off that no one feels human. In one scene, someone will be talking about having cancer, then it gets comedic with the geezer games results and references to the knocked out pig. It's so blasé about all of its subplots, I don't even know if I could describe the movie in a sentence. Maybe that's why the IMDb is just a rundown of everything that happens. How is the movie gonna end? How did it even start? Is it gonna leave us with some words of wisdom in its final scene?
Do you think he'll come to the after party?
The what?
Nope, that's the end. Will she ever find out what the after party is? Of course, because the after party is in the ending credits, looking less like the rapping granny and more like that old person purgatory for the aged and doomed in Zardoz. I'm just gonna stop this before they start stripping. Well, I think this year on the Cinema Snob, we certainly saved the worst for last. Oh my god! I don't even know who this is for. Is it intended for people at a retirement community? If you try putting this on over there, they'll just scream out, "Where's the tits?" But I'm glad I found it, because if you have faith in Tubi TV, then every movie watching day will feel like Christmas. What are you watching for Christmas? Doesn't matter, because it ain't gonna top this bullshit!
Oh, a Bible-thumping security leprechaun. Shut up!